Canada and Finland not only play hockey against one another, they trade. This is valued at $1.6 billion in 2020, and we're pleased to have Finland's ambassador to Canada, His Excellency Roy Eriksson, with us today. Welcome to our program, sir.
Thank you, Tony. It's a pleasure being here.
So I guess, first of all, how would you characterize relations between Finland and Canada? What do they have in common?
I would say that we are very like-minded countries. We share the same values like democracy, a rules-based international order, human rights, gender equality, just to mention a few things. And then, of course, now the top of the item is climate change. Being both very northerly countries, we take the climate change issues very seriously.
Oh, I should probably ask before we move on then, how has Finland been impacted by climate change?
Well, I can give you a very concrete example. When I was growing up, we were growing wheat only on the southern coast of Finland. Now, 60 years later, we are growing wheat almost 300 kilometers inland. We're the most northerly country growing wheat. So we have had some benefits from the climate change, but of course we have also some side effects as well. We have now new pests that we didn't have before.
Indeed, indeed. What are the major goods and services that are traded between our two countries?
Well, from Finland, we export machinery and equipment, transporting equipment, funnily enough, also refined oil products and minerals. And we import from Canada mainly minerals and metals.
And has that trade been going up?
It has, actually. I would say that thanks to the free trade agreement between EU and Canada, we have seen a growth in our trade. In the whole EU, it's about 30%, and in the bilateral, we are slightly behind that, but very good growth in trade.
Have you seen more sort of Canadian business people interested in Finland and vice versa?
Well, I would think that we have had trade relations also already quite a long time, but maybe because of the free trade agreement, there is more interest, certainly from the Finnish side, as trading with Canada is slightly easier than with US, although the market is smaller. And now with the war raging in Ukraine, our companies are looking for other markets than Russia, because we have been withdrawing from the Russian market.
I'm definitely interested in that conversation. But first, obviously, one of the big announcements recently was Nokia's announcement of a new tech cluster in Ottawa. Can you tell us more about that project?
Well, I'm very happy that Nokia decided to invest heavily here in Ottawa. I took part in the announcement celebrations and heard that $340 million are invested in Ottawa in the Kanata Tech Hub, which creates a lot of new jobs. And what was interesting was that this research and development center will actually play a very crucial role in the global importance of Nokia. And there was a tough competition. Nokia has, if I remember correctly, closely to 50 research laboratories. And Ottawa won this kind of competition for this type of technology. So I talked to the CEO, Pekka Lundberg, afterwards, and he said that they see that Ottawa is in the top 5 of importance for Nokia as a research and development center.